Who said it was easy work? Who said it was easy work? Who said it was easy? Who said it was easy? Who said it was easy work? Somebody must do it, so I gotta do it. Who said it was easy work?
How old are you?
23.
That's the biggest thing that scares me, that you don't realize that
I have my whole life in front of me.
Dude, you could do nothing right for 10 years and then still be young.
Yeah, that's true.
No, you have to understand. Don't yes me. Understand it. You can literally fucking live for the next 10 years, do nothing right, and fucking win. You're putting too much pressure on yourself. You're either trying to prove it to somebody or to yourself, but you gotta slow it down. You don't know what you want. Nobody fucking knows what they want at 23. You got time. You got fucking time, baby. You understand? You're a kid.
Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Sin, coming back with another one, man. I just want to tell y'all real fast, man. Listen, man, continue to find out who you are, you know? That's not an easy task, you know, trying to figure out who you are, trying to figure out what you want to do with your life, trying to figure out your purpose, bruh. That's hard work in itself. A lot of the times we just not sure. We don't know what the fuck we want to be. We don't know what the fuck we want to do. We don't know where the fuck we going, you know? And I agree with Gary Vee to a certain extent, where he say that you have time. You know, you do have time, but in my mind, I be like, man, you don't. And this is why I say that, because if you live your life just continuously thinking that you have time, I got time, I got time, I got time, I got time, a lot of the time, right, you could just fuck off so much and end up in a situation, you know, and never end up doing the things that you want to do in life because you always told yourself you had time. And in that meantime that you spent wasting time, you know, you've gotten in trouble. You know what I mean? You could have been in a bunch of bad relationships. You could have been having kids with women that you ain't need to have kids with because you steady telling yourself that you got all of this time. And on top of that, you not being productive with the time you have. You're not learning anything because you steady telling yourself, I got time, I got time, I got time, so I could just fuck off more and more and more and more. Not even realizing that you're doing more harm to yourself in your future than you actually are doing well to it. You know what I mean? Where you working on something, where you creating a solid path for yourself. And I say this as well too, because listen, you know, I know how I was, you know, and I told myself that all the time because I was young. And then that's how I kind of started doing and getting into the wrong shit, dabbling into this, you know what I mean? Drinking more, partying more drugs, bad relationships, all of that shit. You know, I didn't get to it like I should have, you know what I'm saying? And this is the thing, man, I understand what Gary Vee saying too, because I don't want you to rush anything as well. You do got time. But at the end of the day, man, listen, you still gotta be doing something, you know, productive with yourself. You still gotta be out here learning. You know, if you just saying, nah, don't worry about it, you got time, fuck your 20s, fuck your 30s, then guess what you gonna do? You gonna fuck off. You know, because that's what I did. And I'm not saying that all y'all gonna do that shit. But while you think you got all of this time on your hands, you gonna be doing all types of shit. You know, you could possibly, like I said, you could necessarily be getting into a ton of bad relationships, out here reckless with your seed, out here getting deeper into having a growing addiction. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, it's best, I think, to get to work is try to figure out what it is that you want to do, finding your purpose, and start to work towards that shit. So you can be young still, have some of your youth, and enjoy the work and the fruits of your labor, bro. Enjoy the things that you built, you know what I mean, and that you created. Not steady telling yourself you got time and then actually not doing nothing. You know, that's why it's important to be on this journey, because while you're on this journey, you're more productive. While you're on this journey, you are ambitious. While you're on this journey, you have more energy. While you're on this journey, you figure out and learn how to love yourself. You know, you find out who you are in this process. That's why I think it's important to be on a journey like this. But if you steady telling yourself that you got all of this time, you know what I mean? Some people could take that the wrong way. So I understand what Gary Vee is saying. Shout out to Gary Vee, you know what I mean? Because you can't rush no process, you know, and he pretty much saying it too. On the other hand, that if you just steady walking around thinking that you ain't got no time, you could possibly rush yourself into a field that you don't really even, you know, have any interest in because you think you ain't got no time. And then you just picking up a trade that you ain't really got no passion in. You just, you know what I mean? You just doing shit just because you think that that's the thing to do, and you just making a decision just based off the fact that you ain't got time. And next thing you know, you stuck at a job where you don't want to be. You know, you done rushed your process with relationships, and you in a marriage where you don't need to be or want to be really like that. You're having kids that you don't need right now. You ain't even want no kids like that. You know what I'm saying? So I see what Gary Vee is saying too, but if you gonna go by what Gary Vee saying and you feel like you got all of this time, just make sure you being productive, bro. Make sure you doing something that you like to do, and you staying out of trouble, you staying out of the streets, and you know you being healthy at the same time, man. You know, you doing healthy things, you doing big things, you figuring it out, but you still taking your time. You know what I mean? You trying different things out. You know what I mean? With no pressure on your shoulders, no weights on your shoulders behind it. You like, well, I'm gonna see if this work out. If I don't like that, then I'm gonna go on to the next thing. But make sure you staying busy. Make sure you staying active, bro. You know, make sure you doing things that's gonna benefit you. You know, not just fucking off. We see a lot of motherfuckers fucking off. Next thing you know, they still in their parents' basement at 28. Because they got all of this time. You know, they kept telling themselves that. They never went out there and lived. They never went in and got their own apartment. You know, they don't know what it's about to get they don't know what it's like to get their own car, have a car note, build their credit, and all of that shit because they kept telling themselves that they got so much time. So you gotta understand what he's saying and how to read that shit too. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people can take that the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want y'all to be the ones that take that shit the wrong way, steady telling yourself that you got all of this time. Nah, bro, man, it's so many things, there's so many outlets and ways to get money, nigga. Y'all young niggas could be millionaires at 23. Y'all young niggas could be millionaires at 25. Y'all young niggas could be millionaires at 27, bro. You know what I'm saying? So why fuck off and wait, man? Find out what it is that you want to do and start trying some shit out, bro. You holding your energy anyway, so you got all of this fucking ambition. It's time to be ambitious, nigga. It's time to put that to work. It's time to do something. Let everybody else stay in their video games, bro. Let everybody else stay in the clubs, man. Let everybody else drink and smoke all the time, bro, because they got time. Let everybody else do all of that bullshit, man. Listen, bro. Listen, hey, man, you may have time. I thought I had time too. And my fucking 20s went just like that. I don't know what happened to them because I was drunk most of my 20s. I was high most of my 20s. I was working jobs most of my 20s, bruh. I wasn't productive doing none of that. Just because I had a job where I ain't want to be at, working all that shit, getting money for them, that ain't the way to go. That wasn't the shit to be. That wasn't what the fuck I needed to be doing, but I didn't know who I was. I was too busy following what everybody else was doing. You know what I'm saying? And that's it, man. I wasn't productive at all, no matter how cool I thought I was. So no matter how cool you think shit is and how exciting that shit look, bro, that shit ain't about nothing, nigga. You know what I mean? That's why so many motherfuckers landing their ass in prison and all of that shit, nigga. That's modern day slavery. Trying to be street and do what everybody else doing. Trying to do the shit that they seeing in these videos and all of that shit. Trying to do the shit that they hear and all of that shit, bro. Listen, that shit for the birds. I'ma keep telling y'all, man. I'ma keep telling y'all, man, yeah, you got time, you young and all that shit, okay, but you need to be doing something with that time that you got on your hands, man, that extra time, bro. I'm not telling you to rush anything or nothing, but understand what Gary Vee is saying. Understand what he's saying and understand what I'm saying too. Yeah, you got time, but at the end of the day, while you got that time, you need to be trying different things out. You need to be trying shit out, not just sitting around being dormant, doing nothing, growing addiction, you know what I mean? Fapping, you know what I mean? Doing drugs, smoking and all that other shit, fucking with bitches and all that shit. Nah, man. Come Come on, man. It's time to get to the bag. It's time to, man. It's time to get up, man. You got time, but you don't. In my opinion, you got time, but you don't. Right now is the time to be figuring shit out. Figure some shit out, bruh. You know, it's easy to get too caught up in all of that shit. Don't get caught up into nothing, man. They want you to get caught up out here. They want you to be lost out here. They want you to be partying out here, reckless with your life force energy, nigga. Next thing you know, you done got a family and babies you don't even want, bruh. So don't think you got all that time like that, man. I get what Gary Vee saying, man, but understand what I'm saying, bruh. You know, idle time is the devil's playground, and when you think you got plenty of it, bruh, you think you got a lot. You think you can do anything that you want. You know what I'm saying? And we done seen how that shit done played out with motherfuckers. You know what I mean? They hit motherfuckers with the book, nigga. Once you over 18, once you 18 and over, nigga, you think that you just gonna be able to run the streets and do what you want, shoot and do everything that you wanna do, nigga. They'll lock your ass up, give you life too. Once you 18, nigga, you legal, nigga. They'll give you life too. You wanna keep playing. You know what I mean? And all of this shit, man, all of these demons and all of this shit, everybody on demon time, bro. You want to get in the mix with that, then go ahead. Go ahead, because you got time. You think you could go ahead and knock out a good 10 years in prison, incarcerated, nigga. That ain't the way to go. That shit for the birds, my nigga. Make sure you doing what you need to do, man. That's gonna benefit you, man. And that's my word, man. My name J-Sin, the Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace. Who said it was easy work? Who said it was easy work? Who said it was easy? Who said it was easy? Who said it was easy work? Somebody must do it, so I gotta do it. Who said it was easy work?